The 2015 Curve Specialty Circuit classes are designed for specialized training, with moves focused on key areas like balance, flexibility, and strength, as well as moves designed to tone and strengthen the arms, core, and legs. Curve Santa Monica, conveniently located on the corner of 19th and Wilshire.
It's a lovely day in beautiful Santa Monica. I'm Phil Brock. This is Brock on Your Block, and today we're going to talk about zoning, development, and I've got one of the premier NIMBYs in town with me. He used to be a developer, and then he turned over to what the developers in Santa Monica would say is the dark side. I want to introduce you to Ron Goldman, who is the chair of the SMa.r.t. group. And Ron, good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks.
So, tell me, I've heard that you're against any development, any change in Santa Monica.
The code as it exists allows for something on the order of 25 to 30 million square feet of development between the downtown and the boulevards. Our position is that we want to limit growth to 15 million. This would be to limit buildings to 3 stories on the boulevard, 3 and 4 stories. Downtown, to limit buildings to 4-story in height.
What's your vision for Santa Monica?
Existing code and the proposed code allows too much height, too much density, allows too much traffic, too much parking problems, is going to create shadows across the boulevards, is going to create shadows in the adjacent residential neighborhoods. And all that's unnecessary because it allows 6- and 7-story buildings.
Is there room for a unique Santa Monica?
Allowing 5-, 6-, and 7-story development on all the boulevards and in the downtown. That area represents 15% of the city of Santa Monica. You're going to lose a lot of local business, virtually all of it.
So you're saying independent businesses will have to leave because they won't be able to pay the rents on new development?
Right. All of this 5-, and 6-, and 7-story development has increased the land values unnecessarily. If we develop a code that really has a 2, 3, 4 and no more height limit to it, we still have enough development over the next 20 years to satisfy everything that would happen.
2, 3, 4 sound and no more sounds almost poetic. Is it something that would really work in Santa Monica?
Absolutely it would work.
The question really comes down to right now there's a big furor over the new zoning code. There's a discussion about whether the loose that we did 5 years ago is failing or can succeed. Where are you with the new zoning code? Can the City Council of Santa Monica put enough amendments in place to allay everyone's fears about what the zoning code will do?
I'm afraid not. It's complicated.
So it's a book.
It's a book, and there's so many. You read something in chapter 2 and then find out it's amended in chapter 10, if you're lucky.
You want us to have the Reader's Digest condensed version.
It's not a condensed version. I want a new version instead of this complicated amended version. A code can be creative, simple, and be the 250-page code.
Are you anti-development or pro-SMa.r.t. development?
Pro-SMa.r.t. development. There's plenty of room for developers to make money under a 2, 3, 4 format. More sunlight, less shadows, less canyonization of our boulevards.
Beautiful. That's what I wanted to hear. For Brock and Your Block, I'm Phil Brock. Thank you.